A lot of times, we are so concerned about position, we forget about power. So everybody is running around trying to get position, but nobody is trying to get power. So the people who actually have power don't even have the positions. They want you to fight over the positions while they maintain the power. And see, ultimately, the people with the power determine who gets the position.
There's national problems that we have to homes in our area and historically.
There's a lot of folks out there that really need to vote. I feel like the people that need to vote the most sometimes don't, because either the system is intimidating, or they don't really understand the process, or they don't think it's important. And part of our mission is to make sure that people understand how it works, to connect the dots, because that's something that I think is missing across the country. Is, people are starting to understand the Supreme Court justices that made these terrible rules are connected to the leaders that we elect. But we need to come out stronger with that message.
Women have carried us through this thing for so long. In fact, protected us from Donald Trump, got rid of him for us. Women stepped up to the plate and did that. Particularly black and brown women, came out in droves in places like Willingboro and made sure that we preserved democracy. While everybody was debating whether this guy should be the president or not, or what was going on, these communities came out and ensured that something else happened. Then in these midterm elections, that's crucial, because a lot, this whole fight around the women's right to choose, people, it's not just, it's that, and that is a serious problem. But what the Supreme Court did was make it possible for the states to make these decisions, right? And so what states' rights has meant for us is very dangerous, right? So if you allow the state to have control over whether women have the right to have decisions over their bodies, the states will begin having rights, control over whether we have the right to vote, whether we have other kind of civil rights, whether other things happen. Those things begin to deteriorate, and we have to pay close attention to what's happening. That's why these midterm elections are incredibly important.